Don't laugh when I start reading the title. Okay?
Okay.
104-year-old woman granted birthday wish and taken to New York prison. So she's 104. And they're like, what do you want for your birthday? Because, you've been around longer than God. And she was like, she was like, I never went to jail. I want to see what that's talking about. So they brought her in and booked her and everything and just gave her a tour.
I hope she ain't black,
She's
right?
not black. Black people will,
Okay,
never,
that I would just say,
never.
stranger things have happened.
I'd have left her ass in there. It's just
Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid.
welcome back to another episode of 4 Billion Years of Stupid. I am your host, Nick. With me is always my co-host, Hermes, the messenger of the gods. How you doing, brother?
I'm glad you finished that sentence because I was like, I know he's a god. I just
But I
don't
don't
know
know
what.
which one.
I know he got a job, and I know it's important.
They all got jobs up there. Most of
Yeah,
them
but ain't all
is,
of them important.
I mean, they all kind of serve a purpose.
God of War. Do we really need that?
In that time, yeah, there was a lot of
Oh,
wars. That's when Spartans
well,
was out on the streets.
also, sorry. First of all, like, comment, subscribe, fucking notification button,
You
comment.
had to cuss. You just couldn't. You just couldn't.
At
You just
the,
could not.
she can blanket. They can blanket. They can blanket. Second of all, real quick, the only reason why I keep telling you about Yellowstone is because one, it's a good show, but two, I feel like there's some Greek mythology ties to it that ain't nobody acknowledging.
I mean, it's on my list
Like I
somewhere on
searched
there
Reddit and everything. I ended up catching the worst spoiler in history.
because you was trying to track this down.
I was trying to figure out something
He
because
followed a lead into the abyss
again Icarus. Ooh, more mythology.
with his wax wings. That fool. Uh, all right, so today's episode is going to be pretty cryptic. All right, there's a lot of
Crypt,
death, near
like
death,
Bloods and Crypt. Oh,
a lot.
cryptic, not
Not.
okay.
Let me stop. Ooh, calm down. Calm down.
What up, cuz?
I saw what y'all did to Serena. I don't want none of that smoke. I saw what y'all did to Serena. All right. Speaking of Serena and the Super Bowl, a woman is divorcing her husband because he
Yeah, she is.
booed Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl. She claims it's not about the booing, it's about what it represents. So
Hey, he dodged the bullet, bro.
herself, her husband, like two of his homies, of her husband's friends, they're all there. I guess they put her on the screen. Everybody in the crowd booed her. She's like, I didn't, and my husband did. And she's like, now I love Taylor Swift. I've loved her since I was 13. And I know for a fact my husband likes her too. So for him to boo, he was just trying to look cool and go with the flow. And I don't want somebody that's like that in my life. And it's like, bro, but sometimes when in Rome, have fun in Rome. I don't.
Yeah. That's one of them things, bro. That's one of them things. Cause like I was with it a little bit when she was like, well, I know for a fact he likes her too. That's one thing, right? But for you to just sit here and like that's the hill you're gonna die on.
Yeah, that's the hill the marriage is dying on. And she was like, yeah, you could just put the date of separation officially as a Super Bowl. And I'm like, it'd be one thing like if y'all was at home and it was just like the four of y'all in there and he booed and you were like, I know you don't get down like that. Like, but you had a arena. Like,
Nah, bro, that's nah. There had to have been something building up, bro. That's not a strike one. The crime does not match the punishment of the
imagine if she like
scoreboard.
posted the video talking about it And then afterwards, she was like, "Oh, also he fucked my mom, but this is less important than the Taylor Swift thing." That would be like, okay, that would make sense why you're divorcing him. That's on
Yeah,
par.
but like,
But just he booed Taylor Swift, and I love Taylor Swift, so no.
yeah, no, this has to be like a habitual thing. Like he got to be eating spinach at home and then go out to dinner and then eat spinach and be like, I hate this now. Like you got to be fronting on some like this can't be
On
the one.
everything where there's a chance, he's like, I don't like that in public. Mm-mm.
Yeah, bro,
At
because you
home,
know
he
what?
only
Yeah,
drink Pepsi. He get in public. You guys don't have Coke? I'll just take water. You just,
I just and like, what if that was just like his thing with her? What if he was
yeah.
like, baby, I just want you to know I like Taylor
Yeah,
Swift.
it's a
The
weird role
boys
play
can't
thing we
know.
do on Thursday nights. Like, I don't want the Super Bowl arena to know that.
Cause yeah. I mean, granted, it would have been funnier to go against the crowd and like go all in for her, especially if you are a fan.
Yeah,
That's the funnier bit.
that is
But
the funny bit. But to just everybody going boo. It's like in that, if you're there and Kendrick's performing, even if you don't think Drake's you're gonna
uh-huh.
say A minor, right? You're gonna say it. Even if you don't think it, you're going to say it, and that'd be like, oh, I divorced my husband because he listened to Drake on the way to the stadium, and he sang the A minor part. So he not like, no, bro. It's the moment.
You should have divorced him for listening to Drake on the way to the stadium to begin with. Like,
Yeah, I didn't crit that. And now it's so crazy any seeing anything about him now because like there was the he was at the concert and had like holes in his shirt and had like a smoke pack coming out of his back. Like that's kind of corny, bro. Like it's a little corny.
you see him try to act like the mic was an AR.
Yeah, that was kind of corny. I don't even know if you can have guns in Canada, so like we know you don't have none. I'm pretty sure you can't. Like it's not how it goes. Uh,
That's the
he
real
did. There was
shot.
like the video of them gambling in his like penthouse or something, and then he came out and threw a shoe because he was like in Australia for his tour and he was gambling, and a drone flew up in there and he threw a shoe at it. Hey, people got on his ass about that though. They was like, "Oh, hey, we found this shoe you littered into the water of our land. Let's not do that shit again and keep this area clean, buddy." I said, yeah, "You want to fuck with Australians, bro? Them niggas different.
Yeah.
They fight
Ain't
against God's
ain't
plan
Steven
every day."
Adams Australian?
I think he's New Zealander.
They're never gonna watch this, so it's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Where's original Zealand?
Where is Zealand?
Where's Zealand?
Where is old Zealand?
Like it's not like an Istanbul, Constantinople situation,
I
is
mean,
it?
maybe I'm assuming somewhere in England. Isn't that where all of the old shit is from? Hampshire, York.
Hampshire, New York. It just
Like all the old shit is from there, bro. So you
yeah.
know,
Damn. Somebody in the comments let us know where Old Zealand is, or the original Zealand. I don't even know how to phrase the question.
OZ. We're getting cryptic. OZ.
Oh, Zealand. Oh, Zealand. All right. All right. So this one ain't dead yet, but it's close. Okay. Don't laugh when I start reading the title. Okay.
Okay.
104-year-old woman granted birthday wish and taken to New York prison. So she's 104. And they're like, what do you want for your birthday? Because, you know, you've been around longer than God. And she was like, she was like, you know, I never went to jail. I want to see what that's talking about. So they brought her in and booked her and everything. And just Gave her a tour.
I hope she ain't black,
She's
right?
not black. Black people will,
Okay,
never,
that I would just say,
never.
stranger things have happened.
I'd have left her ass in there. Just get out that chair. What? Nah, you can't. Nah, no chairs in here. They gave
Granny
her a tour. Like
said she want to go
nobody.
to jail. I mean, if you think about it, right, that's 3 meals a day. That's a place to sleep, and you getting exercise. It costs way less than a retirement home.
Oh, we talked about this in economics class. I think in high school, my teacher was like, honestly, he goes, if I was homeless, he's like, I'd do like some like petty nonviolent crimes. He's like, and then like you're gonna go to jail. You're
Yeah,
gonna have a place to sleep that's not the ground. You're gonna get 3 meals. You can work on like getting a degree or some shit in there. Like
this
you
is
can
jail.
kind of improve your fucking situation by going to jail for a little
You get a
bit.
gym membership. You get a library card.
You might walk a little different afterwards, but give and take.
Hey, give and take indeed. Oh man, so grandma wanted to go to jail, huh?
Because she'd never been.
Said, let me see what these. I mean, huh?
Let's see what those colors were all in hoopla about 80 years ago. What?
I hope somebody broke Granny shit off.
No, they just officer tour of the facilities.
Nah,
That's what
nah.
I'm saying. Like, you got to put her in there. For
Yeah,
real,
nah.
for real.
I hope the CO touched her inappropriate. Never mind.
She woke up dead. She just woke up dead. Like, yeah, we put her in for questioning, and I don't
Oh
know.
shit.
This is what happens in
Oh
jails.
god, I have nothing against that. I hope nobody gets touched inappropriately.
I hope nobody wakes up dead either.
Talking to you, Trump.
Speaking of waking up dead, um, a woman was surprised
Uh-huh.
after she found out that she was declared dead. Lady in Maryland,
All right, that's my peeps.
she had to go renew her driver's license. So she goes to do that. She gets a text. It's like, you dead in our system.
What's crazy is that they sent that message with the knowledge that they're dead. He said, "Oh, this motherfucker dead. Let me shoot him a text, see if they reply." Bro, like what? Don't you assume scam at that point?
I'm reading something. So essentially, it looks like her health insurance lapsed and she was unable to get her inhaler for her asthma. So these niggas assumed the bitch died because she didn't have her.
There's ways around asthma without it.
And then they just had to hit it with it was a typo. That's on us. It's like, bruh. So they was like, oh, wait, this bitch it needs an inhaler to live and she didn't get it because her insurance. Yeah, she ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it.
I mean, kind of, but like not really, bro. Because it's
It's like, yeah, but also the fuck no.
like, hey, bro, this motherfucker, he got super bad allergies in the spring, and he didn't come pick up his allergy meds.
Charge it. He's
Hey, he
done.
stuffed up, bro. Couldn't breathe, suffocated, asphyxiated himself.
Suffocated. Autoerotic asphyxiation minus the erotic part. What is that called? Nigga, asphyxiation. Oh, I didn't know.
I only know these things in context.
I don't know one without the other.
So like carradine, but like without the belt.
All right, so not the last one, second to last one. 2 men in Oregon were found dead from just the elements because these niggas decided to go try to find the Sasquatch in Oregon in the middle of December. They decided this is the perfect time to go out here hunting for a mythological creature.
Okay, now in their defense, it wouldn't be the spring.
In their defense, if we're about to, are we going to
This nigga got mad. He
go
got
into
mad.
this with the concept that Sasquatch is out there?
Yeah,
Then you'd look in the spring.
no. Why would you look in the spring?
Why would you look in the winter?
It's not a bear.
It's a fucking creature, which means it probably hibernates in the winter.
Yeah, okay, but it's a biped. It has different options. All right, like it's it's fucking it's peaches and
So you
nectarines
mean
right
to
now.
tell me if yo bipedal monkey ass
What? Okay, okay.
lived
Look,
somewhere
look.
where it was -20 out, you just be going out for strolls because you got legs? You would just be at the crib in the warmth?
Uh, okay. First of all, you got to think these motherfuckers have survived. Hypothetically, right? If we're assuming they,
Yes, hypothetically, you a
okay,
monkey.
cool.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
we're assuming
Hypothetically.
that they have survived at least centuries, right? The least likely time to have human activity in the woods is during the winter. I'm figuring after being
You what?
hunted, I'm figuring.
There you go.
I'm hit him with the Spider Man.
Got a puddle on my shit.
That nigga said he slipped it up on my shit.
He said, I'm going to be young again.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Anywho, cuz I'm saying if you've made your whole survival on centuries of trying to be elusive and escaping fucking interaction with humans, don't you think that they would know that the winter would be the least amount of activity out there?
The winter would have the least amount of activity of people and of whatever you're hunting on. Animals
Okay,
are scarce in the winter as well. Everything
okay,
hibernate out there.
so check me out. Where do bears hibernate?
Probably caves. I'm not a
Probably
bear.
caves, right? So
I'm not
you
a
can assume
bearologist.
them.
I don't.
You can assume that there might be a cave for a fucking biped, fucking Sasquatch, right?
I don't know what habitat they would live in.
Okay, but you're assuming that they're hibernating. If they were hibernating in the winter, they
Yeah.
wouldn't be hibernating outside. They would
Do
obviously
you know
have a
how
cave.
not easy it is to find a bear den in the
No,
winter?
no, all I'm saying is if they were hibernating in the winter, like you're suggesting, right? That means that they would have some sort of cave. So if they have that cave, they also have the ability to traverse a longer distance, right? And gather more shit. So they might be able to pop up on a bear during their hibernation, off it, bring it back to their cave, and still be chilling, walking around, cuz.
You think it's some weird, it's some Scooby Doo situation where these two niggas is hunting for Sasquatch dens and the Sasquatch is out hunting for bear dens, and these niggas get to a den, they're like, oh, it's empty. Don't know he just left and went to the next one.
You not, you not.
I'm
Listen,
asking. That's a question.
I didn't. Okay, but you got offensive with it, all right?
I asked if you think this is a Scooby Doo situation where they're
It's
always a
not.
step
It's not a
behind.
Scooby. I'm just saying, if you think that a Sasquatch could hibernate, it would have a cave, right?
Yes.
So
Or
I'm
some form of
assuming.
enclosure. Yes.
Okay, so I'm assuming
Yes.
in the same atmosphere, right, in the same sort of area, the
Okay.
cave would still be available to the Sasquatch, except for my version, the Sasquatch doesn't hibernate. All right, so he still has a cave to go home to. And even though there's less animal activity, all the animals are hibernating. So he has an element of surprise. Right? You acted like Mo. You
That's what I'm
acted
saying.
like
So he's out looking for shit, and they are following in his wake. But they don't have thousands of years of survival expertise like he does, so they die to the elements. And then,
Okay,
well,
is
they
this a
found the.
Scooby Doo situation? Because what
See,
you just said
you
sounds
see,
plausible.
you see, this is that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't. No, the second time didn't sound offensive. The second time,
The tone
makes
changed, and it became a different argument altogether. Same
you don't
thing.
you
I
don't
said
you
the
don't
same
think
thing.
you don't think a Sasquatch would have the intelligence to have a cave?
I think it would hibernate. I think it would have a cave or some sort of domain, but I think it would be hibernating.
You think they're just dormant all winter?
Yeah. I think
Then,
they have
then
like
why haven't
a.
we found them yet? Because we have the whole winter's advantage of them sleeping. We can find all these caves.
Because he's under the cover of snow. What if they have a weird camouflage situation where they fur turn white and we don't know about it?
But I'm a Scooby Doo nigga. I'm
Pull
a
the
Scooby
cap
Doo
off and
nigga.
it's the brown Chewbacca shit. You see what I'm saying?
This nigga got a chameleon Sasquatch out here, but I'm Scooby Doo.
If we're entertaining that Sasquatch exists for the. Give me a second.
You can do it.
If we're entertaining that Sasquatches exist, I'm giving it camouflage powers, and you can't fucking stop me. It could change color with the elements.
Okay. You know what? Fine. My Sasquatch is a predator now. You fucking turn invisible. Like, my Sasquatch is an alien.
My Sasquatch is just man bear pig.
Wait. Before we continue. So 2 people died?
We got off base. We got so far off base. Oh, we got so far off base.
I got offended about how you perceive Sasquatches to be.
Who?
Scotch.
Scotch.
Okay. Woof.
All right, let's switch to other mythological things that are real this time, though, for sure.
Mothman.
No. Forces that shouldn't be fucked with. So I saw before I clicked on the link, I saw what it said. And when I'm in the link, the title's different. This is the title. This is Ancient Egyptian Mummies Smell Sweet and Spicy, researchers.
I know who wrote this motherfucker. Sweet and spicy.
Sweet and spicy is crazy.
Yo.
Niggas is them Doritos. Tangy Doritos. When I clicked on it, it said researchers have discovered what mummies smell like. And I was like, that's interesting. Get here. Sweet and spicy. Like, nigga, I don't want fucking Sweet Baby Ray's smelling ass mummies.
Sweet and spicy, though.
And I only bring this up because have we learned nothing? Some things should just be left where they are. They shouldn't be studied, examined, or nothing. One of them things is fucking mummies.
I mean, the upside has no comparison to the downside. Like, downside, you're hunted forever by this sweet and sour, spicy smelling motherfucker, bro.
No, he's not even sour.
Now you got this motherfucker with all sorts of aromas hunting you for all of eternity, right? That's the downside. Or the upside is now you know that this nigga smells sweet and spicy.
Or the potential downside is you unleash some kind of plague upon the masses.
Well, that's how it starts, right? It starts with one person. We all seen the Mummy, all right?
They were called the sweet and spicy disease.
Oh my god! They if we call it that, they're gonna say it started in Wuhan, so we can't start that.
Solid. Racist, but solid. it's super racist, but it's solid.
Is that not what you thought of when you first heard sweet? I heard when you said sweet and spicy. I said chicken. That's sweet and spicy chicken, bro.
Yeah, that's why I made the Sweet Baby Ray's fucking
Oh, so you went
Reference.
Sweet Baby Ray's, I went Panda Express.
Clearly.
Hey,
Clearly. This nigga went PF Chang's for the shit.
bro, I want to be Ninja.
It's not racist. You guys are just stupid and don't
You guys are
understand
just
comedy.
stupid, bro.
It's just dumb. But yeah, no, leave mummies in the ground, man.
I mean, just I don't know. And I'm like seeing some like archaeological documentaries and shit of like when people like first excavate a site and like how excited they get. But like this has got to be like the just thickest, dankest must. And your first thought is to analyze the smell that you get.
And here's my question. What do you gain from learning the smell of a mummy?
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Like you could learn about the type of material the cloth was. That'd be interesting for some carbon dating purposes. You could like there's shit you can actually learn if you're gonna fuck with the mummy. I don't see any benefit to knowing what it smells like.
Also, bro, grave robbers and all of that shit, bro, that from and tomb robbers from back in the day. What if a nigga is like robbing a tomb, right? Getting all the fucking gold, the chalices, the crowns, rubies, and jewels and shit, right on the way out. Let one rip. Close this door. Now that's the sweet and sour that you smelling, bro.
I knew that was going somewhere stupid. I didn't know where it was gonna end up. I
Everybody
thought you were
loves
gonna go with nigga walking out was like, shit smell good as hell, don't it? Just smell like some wangs, don't it? Like, and this nigga went with the poop. This nigga always
bro.
choosing
Hey,
farts.
tomb robbers, wouldn't you? If you was robbing a tomb, right? And you like had the notion that nobody was gonna set foot in that place for at least another 150 years.
I mean,
And
if
you was
somebody would have, if that old lady would have actually been in jail, somebody would have probably robbed her tomb. That's a little prison joke. And that's been another episode of 4 Billion Years of Stupid.
they're just as dusty. Both of the two.
Done. Y'all didn't even get the full outro.